Hey guys, Darth Glorix here, back with part 17 of my Divinity Original Sin playthrough. So last time, I'm trying to remember what we did last time. It's been literally 7 days since we played this game last. Easy. Don't want to spill the flavored water. Don't have it carbonated and blow up all over me. That would be annoying. Anyway, it's been a while. I know that we found, so one of the things we did was we found a Leandra's journal, and it was oddly more like, not like wholesome, but like, it was oddly more morally correct than she has been otherwise, and that was surprising. In the event of her death, apparently her standing orders, and I guess it wasn't her journal, but her standing orders to the other Immaculates is in the event of her death is to disband, and and she gave a how-to on how to destroy the Death Knights and like all that stuff. So it was oddly more morally correct than we had assumed would happen. So that's interesting, and so possibly, yeah. And so it makes me wonder: could we possibly save Leandra? Who knows? So I mentioned this in the StarCraft Brood War campaign finale, but at the beginning of this one, really quick. So I have decided that we're gonna go back to one playthrough at a time. Now that we finished StarCraft, this will be my new, playthrough, because this is all we're doing. So the length of these will increase, and so yeah, I'm going back to one playthrough at a time. It's starting to, having a side game, it's booking myself a little too tight, and it's starting to stress me out, because if anything goes wrong, or if my motivation or energy is not there, then suddenly we get behind, and so it's kind of this big ordeal, and it's starting to stress me out. And so in light of all of that, I have decided to go back to one playthrough at a time, and to try and to lower my stress level. So here's hoping it works, but I imagine it will. So at least for now, we're gonna go back to one playthrough at a time. All right, sorry, I having to adjust the fan. The fact that I have to even use a fan when it's this cold is freaking ridiculous. But my body's a stupid thing. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's see. Okay, so. We reported to Ikara a vial of blood we found in the Immaculate Chapel, so tell us to look next if we're to defeat Leandra. Right. Oh, didn't you say Hunter's Edge? Wasn't that what they told us to do? Yeah, Hunter's Edge. Okay, so I think they said it was like to the east or something. I think we need to top off our health here. Okay, how about the rest of you? Okay, his health could use a top off. There we go. And then Wolgraf needs to top off. Not by a lot, obviously, but, a little bit. Okay, well, we could try to make our bid for this. I think Bear Daughter and Wolgraf are holding Tenebrium weapons, I think. Well, I think she's not using the bow, but she does have one. Wolgraf is actively using a Tenebrium weapon as one of his two. Now, Bear Daughter is carrying a Tenebrium bow, but it is less than her current bow, so I didn't actively use it. Interesting. So we could make our play for that. Otherwise, they have mentioned the Elemental Forge, or not Elemental Forge, Phantom Forest. It has finally come up. Let's see. We also, I think we could probably try talking to the animals for Roy and see if there's another option rather than having to escort him. We could do something different. Let's see. Didn't we defeat or no, I think we stole from the Troll King, but we did not defeat him. So, where was the bridge? Wonder if that was the bridge. No, I don't think so. Maybe that one? Where was the bridge, pray tell? I don't remember. I feel like a lot of this path, I think was all a very separate thing. I'm trying to remember where I saw the Archibald, because I could just pay him the toll and talk to him or something, see what he had to say. We're also leveled enough that technically we could try just defeating the Troll King again. We are higher level, I think, but I think maybe let's go ahead and try this, maybe. Let's see if what this thing entails. So maybe the best thing to do would be teleport. See, that's the cathedral, which is actually not super helpful. Maybe the Goblin Village and then going up. I think that might be the best way. We'll give it a shot. If we're not leveled for it... Whoops. That was not it. Sorry, too soon. Didn't go high enough. Anyway, if we're not leveled for it, we can just leave. Okay, we need to head north, pretty much. I think it's this way. Yes, but we also could go around the other way so we didn't have to go through the Goblin Village if I didn't want to. Which, hey, that'll work. That'll work. Oh, hey, isn't Archibald up here? Oh, hey, look at that.
Look at all the red ooze coming from those deadies. Is that strawberry jam?
Save it, and then let's try talking to him. Oh, there is another path over here I don't think I've seen either. Wait.
Now then, dearest wanderer of Lucula's leaf-strewn lanes, you have heard our inviolable command. Pay us trolls the toll. Now then, my boy, please acquaint.
The toll is 1,000,000 gold coins.
Indeed it is not, Amadeus, as you very well know. Greed is a vice, my son. It is a vulture most vile that preys on virtue. Cast it from your soul and restate the pecuniary levy we desire with all your heart's honesty. 1,350 coins, please, traveler. 1,350 coins.
Huh. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm ready to do the toll thing yet, because I think I would rather... I want to see if I can defeat the Troll King. Like, I want to see if I could kill him, and then I wonder if I could come back and be like, hey, the king's dead. You know what I mean? I wonder if there was a way, because there is an achievement to make Archibald the Troll King. Now, I don't know if that's the method. Like, do you think we have to kill the current Troll King, and then we come back and talk to him, and that it's as simple as that? Or do you think that there's, like, there's something else to it? I don't rightly know. Alright, well, we will revisit that when we're a little higher level, and then maybe we can try killing the Troll King first, but... Hey, but at least we found him, though. That's nice. I'm always worried that recording my Xbox, because of recording anything on console, that my mic is not totally faced the right way. Always a little bit worried about it.
It's heating up.
Relax, people, it's just a little warm. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be leveled for this or how wise this is going to be, but, you know. Time will tell. I think that's fine. I wonder how far we are in the grand scheme of things. As far as, like, how much is left of the game. I'm not, like, in a hurry to... I'm not, like, in a hurry to finish it or anything. I'm not, like, in a hurry to finish it or anything. Like, I'm totally fine with playing with whatever's left or whatever, but just out of idle curiosity. I am curious about how much is left of the game. And then the other question I have is I wonder if we should go right into Divinity 2 or if we should take a break. Now that we're only doing one playthrough at a time, it does make me a little more inclined to take a break, because now that we would have been doing this game a long time, obviously. And, of course, I don't know how much is left either, so... I don't know. Alright, well, let's give this a save, and then we'll maybe equip the Tenebrium bow to Bear Daughter. And it's not as good as our current one, but it is Tenebrium. Okay. Bear Daughter, I need you to do that. Oh, it's just not as good, sad face, but unfortunately we I think we need it. Alright. Well. So I think it's like, there was like 3 paths, I think they said. One of them was like, to the right. Actually, hang on a minute. We can find the quest here. Let's see. Okay, said there are 3 paths to the Bloodstone. The left is filled with Immaculates, the center is filled with demons, and the right is filled with lava. No matter which path we take, we need Tenebrium to destroy the Bloodstone that awaits. I mean, in that case, it doesn't really feel like it matters very much, right? So I feel like we... I mean, I don't know. I'd rather fight anything than deal with lava, but... I guess
By the goddess, hold your step! You are treading the ground of Immaculates. Be gone from here! March!
Did you say goddess? I love the goddess. You love her too, right? Of course you do.
And the promise of eternity.
Aww.
I worship her. I revere her. I kill for her. I kill the pathetic worms that think they can use her divinity as a bargaining chip. Consider your throat cut.
I didn't actually expect it would work, mind you. I was just curious. Okay, let's go battering ram. What level are these guys? Okay, well, they are our level, which makes me feel pretty good. Poof. We are so very close to the lava, but it's fine. Hopefully he doesn't get caught in a blast of some kind. Ooh, that was good. I was hoping it would be close enough to actually ricochet, but that's alright. Heyo. Alright, well, considering we can't see the other guys, let's maybe get some help in here. That could work. We could summon it much farther, too, like over there. Heyo. Not ideal. It's fine, it didn't do all that much. Haha, got saved. Okay. Alright. Well, it's very hard to see now. Let's say, wasn't there someone in here? What does that do, by the way? Hang on a minute. Oh. Alright. Not a bad idea. Well, they have a stealth person of their own. Ooh, that was good. Okay. I have to like practically touch him. Aha. This way we won't need to see them. Well, it hit a lot of people for a little bit. That's not terrible. Well, I mean, to be fair, he's already doing a good thing. He's, blocking
Freedom from my grasp is but a distant memory.
I mean, you say that, but he got away. Lame. Yeah, but
Sweet relief.
she also turned her back immediately to my rogue, which was a dumb move on her part.
Into the fray once more.
Thanks for the health, idiot. Just shoots Wolgraff. Alright, well, I can't actually see to help you guys, so... well...
Reinforcements.
At least she's being useful, I guess.
On the men.
Get stunned. That didn't work. Nice try. Oh hey, the smoke's gone. Good. Ha. Good kill. Well, you know. Wow, really? Alright, the priest is a good target to kill now. Well, he stunned half his own guys there. Ow. Right. So Scarlet is currently poisoned. I feel like killing this guy before anything else happens is a good idea. Alright. Didn't seem like that did very much. There. Now he's dead for the second time. Let's see here. Just attack him. Just attack him. That priest is freaking trouble. Ooh, a good ricochet could be spicy. Aha!
It craves more.
Alright, stop that stupid poison from doing anymore. Aha! How do you like getting stunned, you little jerk? Oh, she's actually not poisoned, she's on fire. It's fine. Didn't quite realize that.
Stitch in time, eh, friends?
It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay. Well,
I feel better.
not bad, not bad. That's kind of garbage, but maybe we can sell it. All right.
Sweet relief.
Well, now we have some
Sweet
health to
relief.
top off here. And then for
Into the
Wolgraff's,
fray
I
once
think let's
more.
go ahead and finish up his health. Alright, Glorix is full, Scarlet's full, so Bear Daughter is the only one that needs some help. Lovely. So yeah, not bad.
Baking like a cake.
I didn't actually want that. Trying to click on the box. That's what I wanted.
Baking like a cake.
Almost there. Alright, make sure they didn't drop anything else. Okay. Yeah, I would say that went well.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Bless the seven, I am restored. Alright, let's go ahead and check these barrels. Oh, another grenade. Alright. One more save. And a swig of some water, and then we will keep on going. Alright, next wave. Alright. I guess that's as good as any.
It's heating up.
Surprise! That was a great first turn. Good idea with all this lava lying around. Alright, now let's see if we can get out of the immediate path to at least try and have a shot, maybe, of not getting detected right away. And this time they are grouped up a lot better. That was good. Aha! I think Glorix is immune to burning. So it would be cool to kind of just like lob a shot and nail all those guys, but at the same time the fire surface would... I mean, it's still gonna hurt him, so... Aha! Alright, fools, your turn. Immune to burning, my guy. He just got himself killed. Or no, he just killed his buddy. He didn't actually die.
Blood turns to ice within my veins.
Well. Had enough? How much AP do you have? Good God. Falls over. Also falls over. Right. I realized I was going to sacrifice invisibility, but I decided it was worth it. There you go. It wasn't bad. Gotta scoot up a little bit. Those archers are on the way the hell in the back.
Into the fray once more.
That was worth a try. Whiff. Take that, idiot. Alright, you need to heal yourself. Let's get closer. Too far away. That was good. Now, who else is still alive? Oh. Aha! And we absolutely crushed that one. The falling over was just, I don't know, celebratory. I thought this was water. I didn't realize it was ice. Okay. There, I think it thawed. Guess we'll just probably grab everything. Sort it out later. Alright, now, to Glorix. So the healing potion. Is anyone else carrying healing? Glorix only carrying 2. Here. Give those to you. Bracers are probably crap. That bow is almost certainly crap. Magical armor. Guess we'll send that to Glorix. Now, as far as the bracers, the only one who has strength is our boy. Yeah, it's crap. That's what I thought. I'm not even look at the bow. I already know it's crap. All right. Well, hey, that went well. That one was even better than the last one. Those guys got absolutely dunked on.
Sweet relief.
Oh yeah, he's the only one that even had any damage at all. Was Glorix himself was the only one with any actual damage. Okay. Lovely. Knockdown arrow. Send that to Bear Daughter. I think that's lava. There's a couple of good things in there. Alright, the arrow goes to Bear Daughter. Obviously, that's just sellable. The robe, I would be surprised, because I was about to say, I think ours has all these other bonuses. And yeah, ours is way better. Okay. I do think going this way is the ticket. Yeah. Really nervous about that little, I'm very nervous about that. Because all this stuff, it looks like lava to me, obviously. And lava's an instant kill if you touch it. Even though, to me, in the second go, it looks like Glorix ran right over the top of it. And he's immune to burning, but I don't think he's immune to, like, you know, instant kill lava. So, you know. Well, I already gave it a save, so. Well, it's not the best position to be in right away, but. There we go. At least someone got up here. Oh, just nasty damage. Alright, it is imperative that we get out of this little choke point. Yeah, I kind of got to get all the way up and around. Yeah, I'd rather shoot some of these. Invulnerable, huh? Well, it's not great. It's not great. Ah, crap.
I sing the body electric.
We'll just gang up on the people I can kill, I guess. And who else is alive? Oh, there you are. Lying in a puddle of your own blood. Oh. The Rams are not hostile. Which is good, because they're literally unkillable. I mean, they might be hostile. Maybe they're just whatever, chill for now or something. Okay. Well, let's give it a save, because that initial little engagement went well. Does anyone else need help? No, I don't even think they got a turn to do anything, so. Give it a save before we figure out, you know, what's about to happen. Well, they're not hostile, so.
Welcome for the void welcomes you.
Burning immunity. Okay, well, the shepherd, huh? All right. Well, let's all focus on the shepherd because, you know, obviously. I'm ignoring them then for a minute.
I need another chance.
Focus on the shepherd. Oh, nasty damage. Okay, obviously our stuff's still on cooldown, and oh, we can't even do that either. Okay. Well, he's not actually blocking them, so maybe it is okay. Hello, little punk. We're alright. There we go. See, apparently they're not hostile. And the bear daughter. Okay. Okay, so bear daughter and Woolgraph need the tiniest of top-offs. Okay. And then I guess we'll go Glorix. Okay. Now, yes. So there's a ring. Strength, speed, and movement. Okay, so we'll check Glorix Ring. And then this is armor rating and strength, but no bonuses, so I'd be surprised. Yeah, it's already not better, but this one was strength, dexterity, immunity to burning is so good though. This one is strength and poison resist. I would say this is probably better, yeah. I would say so. Alright, well he got a new fancy ring, which is great for him. Very nice. Because, yeah, it keeps the strength boost, but instead of the 9%, you know, poison resist, it instead adds speed and movement, which is great, because one of Glorix's shortcomings is how he's not fast. So any way to circumvent that is a good thing. Oh, this lava makes me so nervous. Okay, well, there's trouble down there. Just don't go that way. Problem solved.
How many souls were sacrificed to create a bloodstone this powerful?
We can honor those lost by destroying this perversion of their lives.
Yeah. We certainly can. Okay, sorry. Luckily I saved it. That's why lava is such a problem, man. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. That's why I just saved it. It's totally good. But see, you see what I mean about lava? Just like, they just, like, you get even a little close and they just immediately, they just die. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Okay. This time, we're not gonna get that close. There, stand over here. No one move, okay? Nobody move. Nope, sorry, not it. This is why we gave Bear Daughter the bow. Almost there.
My, but you've given those demons the old 1-2 right in their void rift, and not a moment too soon. Our shelter plane is saved, dear hunter, quite saved, and we have only you to thank. Excellent practice for your wrenching of all existence from the void's grasp, don't you think? Yes, Source Hunter, I'm feeling quite optimistic myself.
Heyo. Alright. We've successfully stopped the attack upon the shelter plane. Now we can continue investigating Leander's doings and collecting Starstone. Heyo. And then we close the rift. We managed to destroy the Bloodstone and close the rift. The end of time is saved. Yay!
How many souls were sacrificed to create a Bloodstone this powerful?
We can honor those lost by destroying this perversion of their lives.
Exactly. But first, make sure this is the one we were using. Alright, now she's using her really good bow again. Now, let's give it a save in case I wander into lava again. Alright. I am surprised that there's not like maybe they do that to try and prevent you from doing it. Alright, hang on. Oh. I was just curious. I imagine these are all the paths just lead here. I don't imagine there's anything too, like, you know. Like, I don't imagine that there's, like, this is probably just the path from the lava way, and the one down below is probably just the path for the demons. But otherwise, I don't assume there's, like, you know, one of these paths has treasure, and the other two don't have crap. Like, you know what I mean? Alright. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, Silver Glen. Okay, so, right, Wolgraff picked up the staff part. Send it to Scarlet, please. Okay, now, I guess we'll just have her send that to the homestead, I guess. And we can sell all this other stuff we picked up.
Goddess's greetings, traveler, and blood's blessed.
Yeah, totally, man. To you too. Alright. Let's sell some of this other garbage we picked up, and then let's figure out what we're doing now. Hello?
Justice at last for my dove. Take whatever.
She's broke.
Hello again. Or
he's also
do
broke.
a salutoin.
Alright, it's fine. There's other people with money in this town. Oh, hey. Little goblin guy, do you have money?
Out of the way, human
Oh, he does.
scum.
How about that?
Your stink is making my eyes sting.
Yeah. Ironic coming from the mean little goblin. Telling me what's gross, I don't think so. Alright, while he's here, might as well repair my stuff. Alright, thank you. Okay. So, now, let's see here. Now we could more or less start working our way towards Hunter's Edge. I believe they said it's to the east. Shut up, Arhu. I don't actually think you actually have anything to say. I can't click on you anyway, because I don't think you're actually there. Now that the end of time is saved, I'm a little curious to try going there. Seeing if anything new has happened. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Nami. After the, I mean, we're carrying like 3 Bloodstone. I think you have to activate them. I don't know. I guess I don't know if you have to activate them.
Dear Star Bloodstone commanders, I do apologize for the state your homestead is currently in. It's like a zoo in here, or worse, an imparium.
I am noticing lots of creatures running around.
That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God 7 or 700. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps.
There's a discrepancy in that statement that I feel bound to point out.
I know, but really, they're zany, they're exasperating, they're unpredictable, and they have about as much use for history as a professional clairvoyant has.
Tell me a bit more about this band of zigzaxes.
Band of? Why, I'm not one of them. Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies. But talk to them if you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species. No, what I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine, and above all, a shelter away from imps.
Oh.
I wonder how much of a spark...
I'd say hello, but I'd much rather say heaven, oh! Get it?
Boo.
Get it?
Tell me about
yourself. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Tell me about yourself.
Listen to this one. What do you call an imp that hasn't got any eyes? An imp?
Oh,
And
God.
here's one for you. What do you call a selfless imp? An imp?
Oh, my God.
Hey, that leaf doesn't belong to you, eh?
Right.
Inside.
Oh, my word. Oh, my heavens. A source hunter. Careful, I'm losing my breath. Too much air. Oh.
Easy, Sir Imp. You didn't work yourself up so.
Phew. Right you are, of course, source hunter. But I've a propensity for hyperventilation whenever I'm faced with my ultimate heroes. I've heard that without you, all of Riverlon would be flying fast forward towards its doom.
Interesting.
No need for shoving now. There's enough of the Imp of the Year to go around.
You're the Imp of the Year, are you?
Every year. They don't call me majestic for nothing, dear. Now, where have I left that bottle?
Right.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I've a great many questions for you, if you've the time to answer them.
How can I help you?
Well, to start, I do quite wonder how this place came to be. A shelter plane at the end of time? Incredible! Next, I'm curious if you could tell me the exact weight of your partner. I'm guessing somewhere in the area of 24,670 racuves, but I can't be totally certain. If you had time, I'd also like to inquire after your dear mother. How is her health these days? And that rash on her right cheek? Healed, I presume?
What the hell?
And finally, compasses. How in the God's 7 names do they work?
I'm sorry, Sir Imp, but I must take my leave.
And so the mysteries remain.
Alrighty.
Hello, hello. Yes, please do make yourself at home. This is your home, after all, isn't it?
What can you tell me about recent events?
Recent what?
Events, my good Imp. What can you tell me about recent events?
Oh, events. Well, we imps are quite happy here indeed. We've been chased all over Riverlon, but I don't think the watch will find us here.
Wow.
Psst. Strange. I'm zapping you just as hard as my finely tuned mental prowess allows, yet I can't seem to singe a single hair on your head.
I wouldn't go around attempting to do violence on source hunters if I were you.
No, not violence. Zapping, explosions, bloody mist and other beautiful bits flying into high heaven. Ah, bliss!
Wow. And I already talked to him. Okay, dokie then. You guys are interesting. Are they following me around? Oh god. No. No. Leave me alone. Help. I'm being followed.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
I don't. Oh god. Oh hey, is there a new one here?
Hello, Source Hunter!
Wow. Tell me about yourself.
I'll tell you whatever you like, friendo, but it'll cost you. Oh, but when you give me that look, I can't help but offer you my finest deal. My love story for a simple shrunken dwarf's head. How's that for a trade?
Wow.
Say, did you know I can fly straight up from here to eternity? It's true. What? See? I was back before your puny human eyes even knew I was gone.
Okie dokie.
Don't go. Please? I'll show you a trick. Look. 1, 2, 3, and... Now your name is Freddy. Amazing, isn't it?
Good God. Oh God. The imps cometh. Just too many freaking imps. Alright. Wow.
I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human.
Okay, thanks. Okay, it's a good talk. Thanks, man. Bye. Being followed around by all these imps. I'm like, oh my God. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just their run cycle is just, there's something about it they're so creepy. I just don't like it. I was like, I hate this. Your run cycle, there's something about it. Watching imps run, I'm like, please, no, please. Don't follow me. I'm tempted to to spam and use our Bloodstones to see if I can get any other rooms at the end of time to open up, but at the same time, like, Bloodstones really are good, you know? And so I'm a little hesitant to just, like, you know, spam them all, because obviously they're very good heals, so at the same time it feels like a waste. But I'm not sure. There's other ways of healing, you know what I mean? But it also cures rot, but I'm also immune to the rot now. So maybe let's give it a save, and maybe let's possibly give that a shot. It seems like a waste, but I don't know, at the same time, like, what else am I gonna do with this stuff? And that's why we saved it, just in case.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
I mean, we could just do this like one at a time, you know? Just like do one and then teleport over, then do another one, see what's new. It could be a plan. It could be good, or it could be really dumb. It could have been a huge waste, I don't know. I know not. Anything new? Maybe not. Oh, these little imps are still here. There's a, hang on, what was that? Hey. Can I talk to the animal? There's too many imps. No, like the animal's there, but I cannot talk to him. Weird. Alright, hang on. Maybe I'll just use the other two and then we'll teleport back one more time. Maybe we'll use the other two, and then if nothing new happens, then we will reload the save and make sure that doesn't, and then not use them, obviously, because, you know, maybe there another threshold or like level or something has to happen before we can unlock another one. And obviously, if that was the case, then I don't want to waste those Bloodstones. But maybe it's worth it if it unlocks a new room, you know.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister. Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
There's also the inert stones, but I'm like, should I be hoarding these? Like, are inert stones useful for anything? Because, I don't know, I'm having my doubts that they're useful. So far I have been, but I have never seen a use for them. So, I'm not sure if it was a wise move or not. So, you know, we'll see. If nothing else, they are giving me experience when I use them, so. Bizarre. Alright, well, nothing's new, so I think we will not do that. Nothing is new, so no, we will not do that. I don't want to waste the Bloodstones if there's not a really good reason, you know what I mean? You know. Okay, so now that we, tested that little theory, now we can go ahead and open our inventory. Now that whole imp thing, that was actually new. Also, us actually destroying that Bloodstone earlier, that was new for me as well. I have not done that before. So, we already are doing some new things. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, now, I'm tempted to try and fight the Troll King, but I don't remember what level he was. So we could, you know, we could do a quick little look-see. Just to see what level, because if he's like approximately my level, then maybe we'll wait, but what are you? He's only level 8, but that doesn't mean they're all going to be level 8. Alright. Hang on, what level was some of you? Well, we could just give it a save and charge in. Because it was a while ago that we robbed the Troll King, I feel like. Alright, well now we're all saved, so now it doesn't matter. So now let's just go see. They are level 15. I'm not positive this is going to be possible. Yeah, let's go ahead and back up. So they are at level 15. I think they might have been above our level last time, but they might not have been. That could be just my memory. So yeah, so we will not tempt fate quite yet. But the question next is, what should we do though? Let's see, because I don't know. Do I have to pay the troll, like father and son, to... Is that the way to the next area? If so, then maybe should I just pay it, or should I try... I mean, genuinely try and kill the Troll King here? I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Maybe I was lower level. We'll see. I figured I might as well, you know, start it off. It's only the one. This way. Maybe we'll try focusing one down at a time. It's not terrible. That's probably a good call anyway, because she's not going to be running away. He's gonna be running for a while. Okay. Let's see.
My witchcraft grows more potent.
Yes. Oh, that was spicy. Aha! One down at a time here. Let's focus him down. It's fine. If he's taking blows, he's already doing something right. Especially useful if that guy can't decide where he's gonna go anyway. Okay. Aha. Petrified, slowed, or stunned. That's a healing one. Okay. Might as well do a little bit of extra damage. Aha! Okay, maybe we can try this. That was good damage anyway. Alright, let's just get some shots in. That was lame. It's a lot of work, you little jerk. You know how long it took me to get your health that low? No. You know. Let's see here. Problem is, I'm not close enough to do a touch move. King touch. That'll be for the next guy coming in, I think. Bring them into my choke point. Alright, maybe let's just do this for the coming battle.
Keep vision of the scout!
Forward! Okay. Well, it was worth a shot, I feel like.
Into the fray once more.
Aha. Oh, we were just crushing the life out of this guy. I think we'll just open fire. That's right, focus fire. Ah, it's stunned again.
Face the unending dark.
This way, back up, back up. We can heal and save. If we slowly pick off guards like that, then it might be much more possible. Because for some reason we didn't like aggro the Troll King or anything. So, with that in mind.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Alright, I'll give him a little more health.
Sweet relief.
Alright, as soon as Wolgraff's healed, we'll give it another save, and then I saw a guard on the left side that was patrolling. Maybe we'll go after him next. And if we pick off all the guards, like, obviously fighting them even fighting them 3 at a time was pretty doable. Now, I thought it was fighting like 2 at once, and that was very doable, so, you know, yeah, I'm thinking this, apparently picking them off is actually a possible strategy. And because I assumed if you aggro one, you're going to aggro all of them, but apparently not. So if that being the case, and we'll loot anything they drop in a minute. I'm more focused on just trying to get this done, you know? Now, one of them does patrol somewhere over here, because I know I saw him a second ago. So I think we'll wait for him to get a little more over here, and then we'll see. Because there's one on the left. Alright, now he's kind of looks like he's... they look a little bit ethereal, you know. But don't worry, he's, you know, he is real. Come on, walk this way. I know you patrol over here somewhere. Here we go. Here he comes. Come on, big guy, this way.
If I God gun here, am I a gun god? Gun god report for duty.
Get stunned. I'm more tempted just to sit here and gather AP and let him come to me. Alright, let's go. Go, go, go.
Sniper's gaze.
There we go. Focus fire. Oh, well, I don't really want to do that. Problem is, I'm worried about hitting Wolgraff anyway. There we go. We're good. Well, it wasn't close enough for it to be bad. All right, new strat, go. We triggered the boss, but it's all right. We've almost killed this guy. So. Yes. Haha, and we leveled up. That'll be our initial move. Alright, your kingliness. Coming to my choke point. Uh-oh. It's fine. He didn't straight up blow up my little bomb, which is what I was worried about. Over here. Maybe something like this. Come on, you coward. Come to me. Something like this. Come over here. I can see you from there. Uh-oh. Smart cookie. He doesn't want to charge towards me, dude. He's just gonna hang out now. Don't worry. Sometimes this happens. It'll just move on in a minute. I wasn't moving the bomb close because I was assuming he was gonna charge at me, and then when he came in my little choke, I was gonna, you know, make my move. But oh, he has enough. Get him! Oh, worth it. he's too far away. Don't worry about the fire, my undead guy. Quickly, this way. Alright, it's too far away. It barely fits on the screen. You guys went up for... Oh, guess not. Well, you stepped up. That's a good thing. Thinks he's going around. Funny guy. I do kind of have to get closer, though. All memes aside. Well. Let's see here. Oh, still out of range.
Into the fray once more.
Obviously, home slice can't burn, so. Guess we're slowly working our way closer. Oh. Maybe we'll taunt homeboy. Oh, well, it was worth a shot. It's alright, he's still attacking the undead guy anyway, so.
Trying to escape.
Well, they tried, but somehow they missed. I don't know how that's possible. And he's trying to run away, though, for realsies. Can't help but point out. Okay. Hey, you filthy coward. Oh, I can't see him, that little jerk. Can't see him either. Not awesome. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this so I can actively walk in here.
I need to dry off.
Okay. After him. You ready for this? Aha, it gets done.
As good as a new penny.
Oh, he's fighting again. That's a progress. Haha, got crippled. Alright, we can... Yes, destroy him, Wolgraf. He's like stun locked, can't do a thing. Alright, turn that back off, please. Unless, of course, it was already on, which it actually apparently was. Don't ask questions. There, technically I'll hit him that way. Alright, hang on. Take one step wider. Aha! Get stunned. But I don't think it matters. Yeah!
Unending darkness.
Take that, king. Alright. Just wailing on him. Even my undead's still alive. It's fine. It's also fine. I think like at least here. Now she's all slow because apparently her other stance wasn't on. I thought it already was. Yeah! We killed the king!
As good as a new penny.
Alright. Ooh, Gungnir's or Gungears? I don't know how you're supposed to exactly pronounce it, but fancy morning star.
Now this is valuable.
We were selling. Oh, feels so good, dude. Alright. Could be worth selling.
Back on my feet.
I saw you guys had gold. Huh. And a little backpack. That's what I'm talking about. Can grab all these for selling.
Ooh.
So much good stuff. Oh, it feels so good, man. We actually beat him. We should give it a save. Before we do anything else. Yeah, look at that. We actually killed the Troll King. Maybe now we can talk to Archibald, maybe? And see if, hey man, you don't have to collect a toll. Your king is dead. Maybe he might be pissed. That's part of the problem. Is he'll be like, what? You killed the king? And he's like, now I'm gonna kill you, or whatever. You know? He might be upset, but at the same time, he might be like, good, you know, I had no allegiance to that guy. Sounds good. At the same time, he might be ecstatic. Other than that, I did think I looted like 98% of the rest of this, like, already. Because I came in here in advance and robbed him already. So. Hey, you little runt. I killed your boss.
Still here, are you, fairy? Well, it's very cordial interruption, remember.
So apparently he's not all that concerned. Alright, we have loot to look through, we have levels to gain. Look at that. We're all pretty much full, but he could use a top off. Alright. Okay, so Scarlet. She has an attribute to gain. Intelligence could make sense. I feel like let's go into intelligence. Now abilities. We could give her some tenebrium. Let's see, skills though is what I really care about. Yeah, she's already 3 on everything. Lucky Charm could be good. Now, this is just like actual weapons to equip more powerful tenebrium weapons. But I mean, technically, yeah, see that's only worth 1 point. So if I can find a point worth 2, that might not be bad. Any of those might be okay, but Lucky Charm could be a chance to find the extra treasure, which is good, but in general offense rating. Yeah, let's maybe go like Lucky Charm and then maybe Tenebrium. Oh, I can't, apparently. Even though it's only worth 1, so it should absolutely work. Oh, okay, well it worked in reverse, don't ask questions. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, that's good. Okay, from our boy. I'm thinking strength. And then he has 4 points to spend. Now, we could go to dual wielding and tenebrium. Bodybuilding. Ooh, man-at-arms, level 4. Easy. Okay. Dexterity. Okay, we have, she's maxed there. Alright, she's maxed on Marksman. She's maxed on Lore Master. Well, defense it is then. Let's go Bodybuilding. Okay, and then for our boy, we'll go Dexterity. And there's Tenebrium. This is another good option. He already has max Scoundrel. And max Lockpicking, which is the only one I really care about. Go grab a Tenebrium. And Lucky Charm and Leadership might not be terrible. Although, any kind of defense improves your armor rating. It says decreases heavy armor movement penalty, but in general, armor rating increases good, right? So it's like, it's still useful. At least that's what I'll tell myself. Okay. Well, that was good. Now Glorix finally got his men-at-arms up higher. And he learned Flurry. Nice. Now we can sell the other one, so we can give that to Scarlet to sell. There, he's the only one that managed to level up his main thing. Alright, well that was worth. Get that a save. Well, that went well. Okay, now let's see. I'm trying to remember how I got to. Didn't we go to the Goblin Village and then it wasn't very far away that we found that other bridge? Yeah, it's like right over here, I think. Yeah, I think it was over here. Now let's see if we can tell Archibald that the king is dead. Maybe he'll behave differently. Okay. One little save before we do, though.
We want to cross the bridge, Daddy. Do we have to pay the toll too?
Wait for it. Alright, hey man.
Now then, dearest wanderer of Lucula's leaves, ask them, and I shall. The king is dead. You have slain him, but that means I am now the king of all trolls. You have given me the throne, human.
Yeah.
I thank thee. Now, pardon us. Now,
Hell yeah. Let's go. My first achievement in forever, dude. Look at that. You know what? It's not that pretty, but it's prettier than my other background. I've had it for like 75 years. Hell yeah. My first achievement in forever, dude. I haven't been playing very much Xbox, and so I haven't gotten an achievement in so long. Like, oh, it's so long. Because I think it was, you see, in January, I didn't get one achievement. I mean, it was probably December was the last time I gained any kind of distance on my Xbox. That is fantastic.
we'll be on our way to greener, or perhaps more golden pastures.
Hell yeah.
The bridge is yours. Now, do me gallant, Amadeus, and bid our friend good day.
Have a nice day, sir.
Hell yeah. Look at that, dude. Look at the, ooh. Fancy wand, fancy mask. We can send that to the homestead. Ho ho ho. Well, well. Oh, we forgot to look through this other stuff anyway. Okay, that we can send to the homestead. I know that. There's nothing in that. So much stuff. Hell yeah. Alright, dude. Look at that. We told Archibald that we killed the Troll King, which made him the King of Trolls. He let us pass as a reward. Hell yeah. Alright, armor. We have lots to look through. So, perception, sneaking, and HP. So that's a dexterity thing. We can check for that for Woolgraph. Okay, so that's rando armor, but maybe we'll check my dexterity characters. Nothing new there. Okay. And then none of this. The wand, of course, is only good for selling. Okay. Now, I don't think any of this applied, but the weapon. This was one thing I was curious about. Okay, so it's current one does more crushing, but this other one also adds earth damage. Current one has more critical chance, but this other one adds strength, constitution, earth resistance, chance to set slowed. So it's just way better, basically. Now this one, it might be like way better than this. Oh, it like beats the brakes off of it, dude. Other than, I mean, this other one has HP, but this other one, the Fancy Morning Star, is like so, it's so good, I think it's totally worth it. Cool. Alright. Now we're cooking. Okay, and then for you, 72 initiative, immunity to burning. I think her current one, immunity to burning is nice. Okay, let's check Woolgraph before we... His one is 80 in immunity to burning, so the only really question is, do I give it to her? Now, it's 10 less armor, but it adds more fire resistance, but it keeps the initiative. So really the question is, do I want to trade 18% water resistance and 10 armor for immunity to burning? Its rarity is a little bit higher. That is less armor, but... I don't know, immunity to burning is nice. That's been really helpful for Glorix. But, I mean, obviously, and people do shoot, like, Bear Daughter and, like, Scarlet and stuff, because often they're in the back. And so, complete immunity to being on fire would be really, really cool. And we keep the initiative. I think it's probably worth it. She's, like, 75 colors going on. That's, like, my only really complaint about the game is, like, your characters, I mean, look at their armor, dude. It's like so many different colors. Like, I just wish you could make them look pretty. Yeah, that's way better than what he's wearing. Other one has leadership, but perception is kind of important for Woolgraph anyway, so sure. Alright, more than one character wearing these weird looking masks. Alright. And then the other one I unlocked was this. So it's more damage in general, you lose the air damage, but I think it's still more. The 8% chance for critical is the same. This one adds Constitution instead of Leadership, which I would say is probably better. And a chance to set Feared for 2 turns rather than Stunned for 1. Yeah, I think this one is better than that. Neat. Oh man, we all got lucky there. Ah, we've unlocked the Dark Forest. Well, well. There, that's for you, boy. And then, while you're there... Oh, never mind, it healed him. It's alright, we can finish up Glorix. Alright, well now let's go ahead and go back to, Silver Glen. And sell our stuff.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary, be vigilant.
Yeah, totally, man. Wary and vigilance, always.
Out of the way, human scum.
Okay.
Your stink is making my eyes sting.
Yeah, shut up, you stupid little goblin. Okay, we obviously don't need the Flurry book anymore, although he's Baroque. Oh, he still doesn't have enough.
Over here, Hunter. It's me, Ahu.
Alright. Get out of my face. I have to find someone with money. Someone useful. I have some things to sell. Alright, I think inside the tavern was some people that sold scrolls and things. Or like that sold magic stuff. Hey, aren't you one of them?
Watch where you're going.
No.
These beauties will pit.
How about you? You have money?
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all
There we
that.
go. Okay, there we go. Now I sold Flurry, which is what I needed, because obviously Glorix had 2. We actually used one of them now. We don't need to carry both. Other than that, we do have this, but I did teach it to all of my characters already, so we can just send that to the homestead. We have Chain Lightning, Immolation, Fire Absorption, and Horrific Scream, but of course, if you can't learn any of those. And she has Infect, Barrage, Oh, send that to Scarlet. We have to sell it. Arrow spray. Okay, and then he has crawling infestation. But I do need to fix some things with those. I need to split these. Send this one back to Woolgraph, and we can sell these other two. Hey.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep?
I have some more.
Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all
and
that.
There we go. Lovely. Okay. There, sold a lot of my excess useless stuff, which is obviously grand. Well, I'm tempted just to go to the dark woods or whatever it's called, because I don't know where else to go. I suppose that's as good a place as any, so I guess we're going to the Goblin Village. Okay, I think it was over here. And then we'll give it a save beforehand, obviously, because a little bit nervous about jumping, because I've actually never been to the Dark Woods. That is a brand new area for me, so, you know. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, obviously, because that is a brand new area. And I am concerned that I will not be powerful enough, because that is often a vein. My god, she's pretty. Anyway, sorry, I just glanced over at my other screen, and one of my wallpapers was up, and I just looked at it, and I was just like, damn! Anyway. Well, to the Dark Forest. Never been here. I have never been here, my friend. Alright. I'm just gonna, take a quick drink. Well, welcome to the Dark Woods.
Southeast to Hunter's Edge. North to incomparable suffering.
Solid.
Well then.
Southeast it is. For now, at least.
I mean, yeah, you guys said it. Southeast it is then. This is weird. I have, it's been obviously a very long time since I've seen anything brand new.
Woolgraph spotted something.
And like, something brand new in Divinity. For me, you know. Oh. Oh. Wow. Good looking out, dude. Poison resistance, inflict stunned on contact, unlocks vampiric touch. Huh. That could be good for either Woolgraph or Glorix. And then in this, but it's probably not super good. Okay. What is she using? Lore Master and Fire, Dexterity, Telekinesis. The Dexterity thing is useful. The Lore Master is useful because that's kind of her whole bit. Poison Resistance and Movement. Perception and Movement. Poison Resistant Movement. This one has more Poison Resist, but also a lot of other better things. So I would say much, much better. Okay. It's an increase for him. Oh, we can look at the rapier, but yeah, no way. No way. Okay, other than that, though. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I just happen to be walking through. Wow, look at that. His bar is actually full enough that technically it's on this side. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I think we should clear, and we should put skill. Let's see, where is the... Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on there. Then we can go ahead and remove it from here. And then we can put that. That's usually my sign that there's more on another bar. Pretty much. Okay. Okay. Oh, now that I fixed that, we should save it again. Obviously, I save it a lot. But you can tell there's been lots of times in this game where that was a very smart maneuver, so, you know. Not that surprising. Alright. Oh-ho. Source Temple entrance. Zandalor's house. Well, I guess let's go south. This kind of seems like the entrance to a town. Oh.
Only going to say it once. Hold on now. One whelp at a time. You'll pay your toll soon as I'm through knocking this loudmouth back in line. The fool thinks he can slip 6 warm bodies past Rumble for the price of 1, he does. Lousy bomb, may as well thieve from King Gungir's very coffers.
I can confirm, it is Gungir.
If I've said it once, I've said it more times than a troll can count. Warm bodies do not people make. We are 3 Immaculates and 3 slaves, and I won't empty my pocket over chattel.
Let's see. This sounds like a matter of opinion. These two ought to resolve it in their own terms.
This sounds like a matter of opinion.
Spoken.
These two ought to resolve it on their own terms.
No need to insert ourselves where we don't belong. Good day, gentlemen.
Enough. I'll not let this idiot troll or his idiot king hinder the goddess's affairs a moment longer. In her name, I bid thee fight.
If I've not got any gold in my pouch, you'll not get any head on your shoulders. Rules are rules, chicken bones. If no one pays, everyone dies.
Ah, including me, huh? Oh, hey, the slaves got away.
Flay the blubber from this fool. I think I'll make a kettle from his second chin.
Yikes. Dark. Alright. Well, fine then, if that's how you're gonna be. Get behind these guys. Look at that, I can hit all of them. Okay. Well, I did not do a whole lot.
My touch will root you to the earth.
Aha! Take that, big boy. Well, ice did not do a whole lot. I missed. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing, I guess. Nice try. I got lots of resistances. Surprise!
I can take you all with one shot. Just watch.
Oh, look, he's bleeding. Lots of statuses on him.
On the mend. Stay for combat.
Well, at least I hit him that time.
This is the end for you!
Glorix with his like double morning stars. It's so cool, dude. Nice heal, you little jerk. Wow, 2 misses at point blank range, huh?
I can smell your fear.
Just in case. I wasn't sure what that was doing, but a ward makes it sound like it's saving him from something, and I don't want him reducing damage by any amount. Haha, frozen. The damage is not impressive, but the but obviously there is benefits.
Stand down before I put you down.
Get her, Wolgraf. Oh, his damage is so, like, his resistances, not his damage, but his resistances are crazy. Luckily, I'm getting him with lots of different status effects, which is a very good thing. Wonder if mayhap. Oh yeah, this big old jerk is in the way.
Air's aggression upon you.
Yeah, it was worth a try. Let's see here. Whoops. Not that. I meant to do this. Problem is, I can't hit him directly and have it actually do anything, so. And if I hit her directly, it's going to hit Wolgraf, which is not bueno. Get her. Well done. Okay, flurry.
Ruin to the power of 4.
Ooh, that was pretty good. Considering all of his resistances and stuff. Yeah, let's just try and help us out here. Well, aha. Yay! Alright, don't worry guys. Help is coming. Yay, look at all the blood on the ground. So many good heals. Well, it's worth a shot.
Seven, guide my aim.
That's not ideal. Well. Haha. No capitalization for you, idiot. I may be down, but you're not gonna get to enjoy it. Well done, Bear Daughter, by the way. Yikes.
Cold hands, cold heart.
Haha. He's like, man, that's annoying.
Face the unending darkness.
Take that.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
I don't need another amulet. I'm already holding 3 of them. Alright. Take that. For whom the troll tolls. The argument turned into a big fight. The slaves ran off. They sure did. Alright. Let's send this one to Bear Daughter. Fire resistance, and then to Wolgraf. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Finish off her health.
Back on my feet again.
Alright. Well, together that went really well. I am feeling good about our level, though, because those guys were level 16. So I am feeling good about our level, which is nice. I feel like that we're, you know, there's sometimes we have to be careful, you know, because like a situation might be hard, like fighting the Troll King. We were the same level as he was, but, you know, we changed our approach, right? We attacked one little group of it rather than just engaging the whole room at once, right? And obviously because of that, we managed to actually do it. So, things like that. It makes sense. Okay.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
Interesting. Let's see. Alright, we're more or less working our way towards Zandalor's hut. For the most part. Let's maybe cut in. Oh, hang on, I pissed something off. Oh. Spiders. All right. Ah, yeah, he's like around the corner. All right, spider. Oh, actually, let's do this one. Because this one is free. Alright, ugh, the way it kind of shrieked was a little bit gross. Ew. Well, they hurt a little bit. Especially because they're going to have 1,000 moves. Not ideal. Ow. Ow. Let's say, please don't have any more moves. Scarlet can't take that kind of abuse for very long. Please don't get more than one move off her. Well, they hurt it. Well, they hurt a great deal, can I just say? Oh no. Alright. Could be worse. You good? You think you got enough? You got enough there? Right.
Eye of the eagle.
Okie dokie then. At least that way they can't target her immediately. Oh. Tempted to help, but at the same time, I mean, well, I don't know. We're also a little bit in trouble as far as, I don't have a super choice here. Maybe it'll help me not die. I don't know where he's going. I wish he would not.
Seven, crush you like an ant.
Well, it was worth a shot. Ow, the fire damage. I have a feeling I know what this little jerk's about to do. But that one little tree is right in the way. If you would believe it, which you probably do. Look at that shot, though, dude. She's so far away. Alright.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Alright, maybe we'll save the rest of it. I was about to say, because that one's coming around, I think. Yeah, I guess go help like him, I guess. Huzzah! Ooh, that was good. Kill it. It's fine. So long as he's, it's fine. Quick, we need reinforcements. Haha. Boy.
Just a heads up, but I found myself on the receiving side of a spot of friendly fire during that last encounter.
I know, I'm sorry. That fireball hit him too. That was a little bit aggressive. Anyway, maybe that wouldn't happen if you would keep starting about the battlefield like a barn-sized bullseye.
By the gods, I'm ever so sorry. Won't happen again. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us. But once we find an inn, you're buying, buddy.
Oh man, Glorix didn't sound very happy. You know what? We're injured enough. I think it's worth it.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
Stitch in time, friends.
Well, those spiders are a little bit nasty, not gonna lie. Okay. Well, I doubt the boots are that excellent, but I guess we'll take them. Okay. Yeah, them spiders are a little bit nasty. But you know, we survived. We're alive, and isn't that what matters? It was a little scary, and I was thinking, you know,
I need to dry off.
I'm less confident than I was a minute ago, but it's fine. Ooh. Spooky, spooky.
Oh there. A word of warning, wanderer, before you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone.
Mm-hmm.
Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town.
Really? Well, I mean, now that you mention it, I can sell a couple of things. Alright. Anything vital I need to know about Hunter's Edge?
Yeah! Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame them, really? Just ain't natural for them to consort, I say. Only good orc. Well, you know how the phrase goes.
Indeed I do. Also, hey. I was just making sure you couldn't repair. Okay, thank you. Anyway, and who are you exactly?
Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me. But these days, I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life. Who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Sicil or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way.
A skeleton outside of Hunter's Edge warned us that the village has been overrun by immaculates. Its original population has been completely eradicated.
Come on. Time's a wasting.
Baking like a cake.
Is that a... Hey,
Baking like a cake.
hang on, animals talking.
You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild.
I see you found another feline friend there.
Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering.
Tell me about yourself.
Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Ugh, such misery in our sad town.
What do you know about this wizard?
A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments.
You say orcs invaded this place?
Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They haven't destroyed one another. Yet.
Tell me about your friends, the wizard servants.
They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out. But I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those 3 sweet souls may be found at any time.
So the orcs are using rats to their advantage.
Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No, you approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for one set of claws to handle. With your help, though, with your help, it could be done. The rats gone, my friends safe. I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find, or 3 dear souls will be lost.
Oh. We met a cat, Jinxica? I already forgot how she said she said her name was, how to pronounce it. Who said she's protecting the wizard's servants. Perhaps they can tell us more about his whereabouts. And Jinxica, the cat, told us about her friends, a family hiding away from the invading marauders. She wants us to help keep them hidden by killing the rat catcher's rats.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Wow, look at Taru. Let's see. I've learned about the relationship between Zandalar. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we already talked about that. What are you doing here?
I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim.
What have you discovered about this village?
It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lacula. By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames.
That's a good plan. Zandalor lives in this village. You got any pointers for me?
He has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed. Know that Zandalor is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedlessly tries to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt, one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits.
I mean, we could check to make sure we've already said this, but I'm pretty sure we have. I've learned about the relationship between Zandalor and the Witch Sisters. You told me you had no idea who the stranger in the inn could have been.
Yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid. Zandalor is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source Hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
Alright, look at that. The more you know. Interesting. Alright. Got it.
It's heating up.
It sure is.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Okay, we should give it a save though. Before we poke too far. Obviously this is all new for me. I've never been here before, so you know. We will see.
Important. You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
I have orders from the conduit herself to speak to the leader of this village.
Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye before you can shout your own name. Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now scram, and make your introductions before word gets to them there's an intruder here.
Ah. Well, gate guards stopped us and asked us to identify ourselves. Which of course doesn't matter. They are holding Tenebrium weapons, I'm noticing. At least I'm pretty sure. Aha! Alright, look at that.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
We managed to make it inside the village.
To address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One-on-one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
Potent heat!
Something's happening. Oh, look at that. Another achievement. It's been so long since I've got achievements. You made it to Hunter's Edge. I sure have. Oh, pizza. Look at that. Interesting. Alright.
Is you one of those
Yeah, that's not you.
blasted mosquitoes? Never a moment's peace with these filthy vermin buzzing in me. Oh, brother, I've crossed me pests. 'Tweren't a tiny winged bloodsucker whining at me, but a tiny-footed one.
Tell me about yourself, because obviously you're very friendly.
Brother, I think the human's asking me a question. Think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am? Ought I tell her I lost this horn in a scuffle with another ickle human? Maybe it was this one's brother. That pesky bugger might have got me on, but I've got something too. His wee head.
Right. Very friendly guy. Alright.
What a deluge!
Yes, I know. Calm yourself,
Big
Iago.
ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblin. One side. I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing.
What thing do you mean?
The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skinned oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse?
The orc seems to be in a bit of a panic.
You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All Mother. And he'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence. What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only 'cause I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off.
What do you know about the key to the armory?
Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else.
Tell me about yourself.
What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place.
Right. Alright, one of Gratilda's lieutenants was responsible for keeping the armory key, but he appears to have lost it and is conducting a frantic
It's
search.
all mother, I'll say. You? Well, well, well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over.
What are you doing here?
Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that.
Let's just guess this missing key of yours.
It's small, metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing, or she'll carve a spear at me right tusk.
Armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Source hunter, scavenger hunter, for better or worse, our resumes are growing.
Heyo! That's right, it's all about how you look at it, man. A pearl! I can sell it.
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing with his own arm.
Something is shaking. Those blasted earthquakes. Don't mind the vibration. I'm sure it's nothing. All right. Interesting. Something is. Ah, look! I got some sort of update. Interesting. Okay, look at that, another update. I'm finding so much considering I didn't even know what I was, you know, wasn't even specifically going for anything. Alright, what are the updates here? We overheard an orc and a tribesman professing their love for one another. I did not hear that, that must have been upstairs. We found a book detailing how to make and distill whiskey. We sure did. You know what? Because it gave me an update of some kind. Give me that. Just in case. Down the road, if I can talk to some of these people and that comes up, then we'll know it. Then we'll know.
Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Interesting.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one talking.
Alright.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one talking.
We already have a disarm kit, and I don't think that the trap disarm kits are similar to
What a deluge.
lockpicks that are like a one-use thing. I think the trap disarm kits are like, you know, once you have it, you have it. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see what else we can find here. Hi.
Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible. Not I, alas. I fare not so, for I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity?
This fountain has seen better days, hasn't it?
As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again.
Why is it so important to know where in the body the soul resides?
Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I. Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
I concur. Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going to change who you are in the least.
But of course, why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have, but same person I'll remain. Oh, the agony of choice. I think I'll opt for the one with the kingly brow.
Heyo. To be or not to be.
Smiles as he looks on, while the skeleton cherry-picks the perfect new skull. A friendly pat on the back tells you he approves of your kindly reassuring a dead man his soul is safe.
That's right.
I wonder who he'll be next. I've heard stories of changelings, but never anything like this.
Right. Oh.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Ownless Gorak got his name after all.
Yeah, piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya?
Oh, it's the boys. Ho ho! I overheard you whispering together. You're in love, are you not?
What? That's disgusting. A tiny pink-fleshed human and an orc like myself? Why, I've got eyes for the great Gratilda alone.
Uli, we can't hide forever.
Hide what? You think this stranger knows anything about the two of us, old freak? I tell you now, that twerp don't know a thing.
Enough, Uli. Enough. Surely this stranger has no reason to put us in harm's way. We're all sworn immaculates here, are we not? There are certain secrets that perhaps we, beneath the goddess's eye, may share in good faith.
Oh, tell me your story.
Well, first thing you have to understand, we orcs aren't made to love it all. Nah, we're born devoted to our queen, and to her we turn all our attentions. To seek fulfillment outside the queen's graces, well, it's a treason committed only once in a red moon among we orcs. And the penalties, a terrible death.
Ah.
When we first took the village, I couldn't tell Orfrig apart from the rest of the pink little ants scurrying about. A human was a human, as far as I was concerned.
As for me, Ulor stood out right away. The curve of his horns, his regal bearing. He was fascinating. I'd never seen an orc as anything but an enemy, but suddenly I couldn't keep my eyes off this great green brute. I suppose my staring was rather conspicuous.
You suppose? Oh, I thought you were aiming to slit my throat the way you were watching me.
I couldn't help myself. It was almost supernatural. But when Ulor marched over to me, club in hand, to address my strange behaviour, something happened.
Love at first sight, if you can believe it. I came over aiming for a fight, but all I found in Ulfric's eyes was, well, whatever it was. It hasn't left me since.
Oh, wow, what an unexpected development. It seems I must make a choice regarding how to handle this curious situation.
Please, if you've any mind for sparing two fellows a terrible fate, you'll swear to keep our secret to yourself. We've committed no sin greater than experiencing a love as sweet and pure as any. But if we were discovered, it would mean certain death for us both.
Hey, don't you worry, my dude. Hey, no problem. You guys may be normally bad guys, but come on. You gotta... true love prevails. Absolutely. We swear it indeed.
We swear it indeed. We'll not see anyone harmed for daring to love.
That's right.
And so let us speak the oath. Your secret is safe with us.
Oh, friend. Your words are a great relief to my beloved and I can't explain how or why we found these feelings, but there's one thing I know for certain. We are no traitors, and our service to the cause remains true. Your discretion is worth its weight in gold. Goddess bless you.
Hey, good luck, guys. We confronted the lovers with what we'd overheard.
On having heard your decision, and gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Saving love from heartbreak and loss. That sounds like to be a hero.
Hell yeah.
Their words of love are a poem to my ears. I am glad we will keep their secret safe.
Absolutely. Don't worry, guys. I'll keep your secrets safe.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Oh, suck it up.
It never rains.
There's a lot of rats here.
The dog looks up at you with misery-ridden eyes. Its tail doesn't wag, and when it tries to bark or speak, only silence reaches your ears.
Poor thing, you can't speak, can you?
The dog hangs its head, then looks north. Filled with fury, it barks noiselessly in the direction of the forest.
Oh.
Heard any good
Not
tales,
you.
my friend?
Piss off. I need...
With frantic, jerky motions, Wolgraf writes the following message.
Sorcery silenced this poor dog's tongue. We must go north and find the bastard that did this. Perhaps he can undo it. Perhaps he knows a cure. For himself. For me.
An intense passion burns in Wolgraf's eyes. To find the dread silencer. To make him reverse his incantations. It is but a dream. But what if there is truth in it?
Oh, an update to the voice mission. Among the misery of Hunter's Edge, we found a dog bereft of speech and pointed north towards the Phantom Forest. Yes. Don't worry, my dude. We will try our damnedest to cure your silence. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, it's the cat.
Hello again. Do you bring good news?
Oh, I mean, not yet. I'm surprised you're here. Alright. What else we got going on here? Alright. Let's see. So, the mill, which we looked at. Glenn's house, which we went in, because that's the one they're looking for the key. Okay, we need to get to the entrance of this house. Excuse me, excuse me. Oh. Maybe the door is not over here? Or maybe it's out. No, the door must be up top. Okay, hang on.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Relax, my friend. The rain is not going to go away.
But it pours, eh?
The rain's not going away, guys. You're going to have to get used to it. Excuse me, big guy. Hey, there's a portal over there, BTW. Heyo. That'll be convenient.
Soaked to the skin.
That'll be convenient. I imagine it'll be coming back here quite a bit. It seems like the next hub city, so to speak. But this one is new for me. I've never been here. Which is weird. A weird feeling in Divinity to be someplace I haven't been before.
I'd never have judged a few grimy ground dwellers, and lost ones at that, to be worth all this fuss.
Chief knows what he knows. He says, find the cellar, so that's what we do.
Well, for all he knows, they could be knee-deep in forest muck, miles away from here.
The forest? So that settles it. You really are big a buffoon as you look. No one gets into the Phantom Forest, brother. No one.
And they can't feel anything strange underfoot. The orcs insist there's a cellar here, but we haven't found so much as a hole for squatting.
Why are you searching for a cellar?
Someone got the brilliant inkling that the missing villagers are hiding in a secret cellar. This was their home, but there's no sign of anything more than orcish garbage here.
What can you tell me about the villagers?
The wizard servants they were.
Oh.
And the great queen goon of the orcs thinks they'll know how to get inside the wizard's house. Even if they don't, I suppose she hopes to cut them down, same as the rest of their kin.
Wild pigs.
Right. Oh. Something on the side. Let's see here. We'll graph.
The thing won't budge. Then again, I thought the same about that villager's kneecap.
Yikes. Heyo.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
Whoop. I was just trying to... Ugh. This garbage armor. But I'll take it. I can sell it. Alright.
Ain't there something behind here?
Yeah, well, there's a fair amount of arrows. I mean, you know, comparatively. Lots of plates.
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
Alright, keep in mind we do know how to make,
Ain't a bleeding maid.
Interesting. Yeah,
The thing won't budge.
we do know how to make whiskey, so if that comes around,
Prefer to drown my sorrows with edge.
Beneath these boards.
if that comes around, then we'll know.
Fancy scribble pages. Never did trust them myself.
But I mean, I imagine like I would get some sort of other context clue that someone's like, you know, I'll help you, but if only I had this and this thing first, or whatever. Hey. Uh-oh.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Garrick was a kind sort of fellow. Always shared his lunch with the gods' fairer creatures. Imagine our dismay when that big green beast carried him off.
It's interesting because she wants all the rats dead, but at the same time, do you think everyone's gonna be super chill if I just start cutting rats to pieces at any time? I don't imagine they'll be super happy with that.
Something interesting.
Oh.
Cheers.
Though I wish there were other bombs
Hang
that
on.
go up around here.
There's blood.
What's this? I found something.
Oh,
What's this? I found something.
I know. Blood splatter. There's a blood trail.
What's this? I found something.
Where are we going, pray tell? Oh, that was a big one.
I've spotted something
This
interesting.
is like gonna be like such a trap or something. Normally I wouldn't have left the village, but this does. Okay. Autosave, it's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. Autosave kicks in. Uh-oh. Why would you, why?
I've spotted something interesting.
No, Yazok of mountain apes, forbes. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed.
Let's see. Brother, I have not come to cause trouble, but have been sent on behalf of the Immaculates of Silverglen to inspect our newest territory. Heyo.
Silverglen, brothers. My boy Aklu. Silverglen. Pass quickly then, small one.
What can you tell me about the temple?
We do not inspect, we only guard. Brother Gorag has selected this place for his own special purpose, and so we stand.
Why do you stand guard here?
Brother Gorag has beckoned us to stay. A terrible thing to lose a horn. Now the All-Mother will never select him for her chosen.
Alright, hang on. Hang on. Curious about the blood splatter. I'm also curious about inspecting the rest of that town. There was a lot more to see, but hang on, one
Well, what's this?
little
I've
bit
spotted?
of clues at a time. Excuse me, guys.
What's this? I found something.
We're all on the same team here. Follow the blood splatter.
The trail ends at this grate. If blood loss didn't kill the sorry fellow, surely the fool did.
That's the knight's tomb beneath here. I guess it'll be more than one mystery we uncover within its depths.
Ah. Somehow Glorix knew what was down there? Question mark? My dude, how do you know what's down there? Alright, well, what does this do? Unsure.
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant.
Really?
The grate is set
Weird.
over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant.
Well, we can do that, and I guess I'll grab those to sell. Weird. So we found the... Maybe I hit that switch and another door opened? There's also more switches I can't help but notice. Okay, hang on.
I need to dry off.
Yeah, relax, my dude.
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would
Oh,
find
hang
it
on a minute.
quite unpleasant.
Oh, bother. Well.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
What trickery is this?
Oh.
It vanished. And yet...
It was a fake tree.
I'm drenched!
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I know, you guys. Chill. Well, well, well. What is this I've discovered anyway?
Exegeta, Torul Exil Titan Kriva.
And the same to you. Obviously no idea what that means. Alright, well. This is a mistake. This is such a mistake. I'm just like venturing into the unknown. It's so weird to not know what's ahead of me in Divinity. It's so weird. And a waypoint. Neat. Alright, well, it's not in Seal. Oh, my lord. Knight's Tomb. I'm in Phantom Forest. Oh. Autosave kicks in. This is so bad. So bad. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna give it a manual save. Then we're just gonna look around, okay? We can always just leave. We can always just leave. It's fine. And there was still to look around in the city, but admittedly the blood trail I found intriguing. Oh, this is such a mistake. I'm about to like walk into hell or something. Well, it can be good for selling. Same? Oh, well. Alright, oh god. How bad is it? Well, they are 16, it could be worse. Alright, so it's the four big dudes, right? Yeah, 4 of them, and I can't fight anybody else. So it looks like we're just squaring off against them. So we'll just see what happens. Here, maybe let's go like maybe a little bit out of harm's way and see where they move to.
I run, they fall. I like this game.
Yeah, it's a good one, my guy. Okay, they're not that scary so far. I mean, maybe their damage output is like gross or something, but so far. All right, yeah, so far we're doing really good damage. So all hope is not lost. I don't know what spell here. So this is an electricity move, so we'll see. Okay, so electricity's not, so like air damage is not super good. But we do have other options, so it's fine. I think
May the earth rise to meet us.
I think blessed is a chance to hit, I think. Don't quote me on that. Okay, well luckily they're slow as hell, so that's good. Hopefully their AP isn't amazing. I'm willing to bet that that's gonna be bad. Uh-oh. Oh god. Okay. So they can walk a fair ways, but they don't. Also, I'm noticing it says we have there's a 3 marker next to all of our portraits. Do you think that means we have 3 turns to kill them before we instantly die? Wow. Okay. Well, so it's an instant kill if they hit us, basically. Wow. So our damage output is not bad, but like, if they hit you, it's over. Okay. Well, I'd be shocked if I actually kept this, but we can keep trying, I guess. I mean, our damage output's pretty good, but like, obviously if they hit you at all, you're dead. Which is obviously a major problem.
You don't need all of that blood, do you?
I mean, he doesn't have that much blood, considering he's like a statue.
Can you hear the crackle of my power?
We're so dead, dude. Oh, God. Okay. Alrighty. It's just so bad. It's like, okie dokie then. Alright, well, so, you know, there's something real bad in that tomb. Something of the insta-kill variety. Okay. So, is that like a level thing, or is that like, you know, it's just a really hard challenge kind of deal? That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in. Okay, well, let's go look around the city, shall we? Alright, waterfall? I think the waterfall was the one that's inside the actual city. Yeah, okay, so Knight's Tomb, bad juju. There's bad juju in there. Got it. Understood. Message heard, loud and clear. Yeah, I might have to do some research and see what I can find as far as far as like tips or what to do about that. All right. Well, oh, that is not the right one. Hunter's Edge, sorry. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay. So we can continue this way, but this time, not following the blood trail. Because it leads to that tomb, but that doesn't help me.
That's no reason to keep ignoring it. No, go screw yourself with a rusty mace, why don't you?
What is happening?
I'm gonna call it, lads. Hey, you'll not get a peek at these prisoners without Jarl's permission. What's going on in there ain't for the faint of heart anyway.
Oh.
What are you up to sneaking around here? Got a soft spot for those damned to the rack, do you? Well, unless you've orders from Jarl himself, scram! Or you'll be next in line.
Alright, sorry.
Hey, you'll not get a peek at these prisoners without Jarl. What are you up to sneaking around? Want to get your hands on the flare knives, do you? You'll have to see Jarl about that. The way I figure it, he'll be happy to have a reason to change the guard down there. We'll never find out where those villagers are hiding if these orcs club every last witness silly.
Mm-hmm.
A son of the mountain am I, and a blood brother of Jarl besides. Chief placed me in charge of guarding the hatch to the prison cellar. Knows I won't hesitate to split the throat of any man or orc who tried to come or go without Jarl's say-so.
Got it. Sorry. Wouldn't have clicked on it if I realized you would have cared.
Clean out. Nice having cards around here.
Alright.
What a stupid thing to do.
What?
Hey, conduit's orders.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Look at this. Anything good? Oh, hang on. We can actually send that to the homestead. I don't know why I had to walk outside for that one, but, you know, don't ask questions. Let's see here. Oh. Package, jars, bottles. Bottle of swirling mud.
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Alright.
Go get some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea.
There's a hatch.
I'll be right back.
Alright, let's go and check the front before we check the patch. The hatch, not patch, whatever.
What a deluge!
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Can't reach, I guess. Oh, sorry.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here. Clean up, clean out.
What are we doing?
A
He's just like having a real hard time getting to that.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side.
Alright, well, whatever. How do I undo this? Okay. I don't care, it's fine. Whatever's in that thing can stay. Oh my lord, what is this? Look at that. Send that to Wolgraf. I can sell that. Right. Oh my god. Alright, let me go ahead and see where that is. Oh my god, the frames! It's fine. Oh my god! Alrighty. The frames, dude. Good god, the frames. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There was just a lot in that room. Good lord, the frames. Okie dokie. I don't know what this is guarding, but I can't help but wonder. Also, we picked up a diary. I should read that. I should read that. Alright. I myself wouldn't have elected to make my home in this dark, dank little corner of Phantom Forest, but far be it from me to argue with the conduit. At least I found myself a quiet little place to call my own. Quiet now that I've made use of its previous occupants, that is, a woman and her husband. They hardly fought at all. All the better for me. Once they were dead, I found a lovely little spell to use on the corpses, and an ancient immaculate incantation, and a most useful one at that. So useful, in fact, that I've infused these very pages with its power. With it, I have proved that even cold corpses can be turned towards the greater good. The conduit will be extremely pleased. This is exactly the sort of spell that she needs for her tenebrium mines. The method is simple. A totem of bones serves as the anchor. The spell serves as the guide. A simple pentagram unites totem and spell to ensure or release the selected souls. The souls of the deceased are trapped within the totem, and the fate of their corpses is guided by the spell. As long as the totem remains intact, their souls are caged and bound within the realm. This pair, Charla and Horton, oh hey, one of them is that merchant guy, as I recall, were infused with the will to trade. Creating an army of miners should be all the easier. I must tell the priests within the mine to guard their totem well. I'll keep mine on my person, but in the wrong hands, Conduit's entire workforce could disappear.
Charla and Horton. Aren't those the skeleton traders we met? Charla in Sicile, and Horton just outside this village.
If this is to be believed, their spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
Oh. I remember Horton, I don't remember Charla. The diary of the priestess Cordelia detailed how she killed and then reanimated Horton and Charla, the former inhabitants of her home. In it, she describes having the totem that keeps them bound to this realm on her person. Weird. Alright. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Go ahead and... Nope. Nope. Hang on. We can do it. Buttons are hard. Drop, please. Okay, sorry. I was trying to... open. Oh, look at that. Bear daughter. Okay. Was it that one? There we go. Oh, that we can take to sell. Oh, there's lots of cooking stuff. And Glorix is getting many, many grenades. We should give it a save now that we read through all of that and got that mission. Right. Okay. If we're lucky, maybe the only thing guarding this place was that fire trap in the beginning. Oh. I don't know how useful some of this stuff is going to be, but... Nothing crazy there. Alright. Interesting. Empty mug. Pear hammer, I don't care about that. Wait for it. Air scroll. Okay. Hark. Some skulls. And then a book. There's another bottle of swirling mud.
Ooh.
Not that I know what the first one was for, let alone this one, but, you know. Lots of weed in here. A crappy helmet you shouldn't have. Oh, we already looked at that. Alright, let's get over here. Whoop. Alright, pouch, huh? What is in these pouches? Lots of wine. Okay. For some reason these barrels are like a picking up kind of variety and not so much of a look inside kind of thing. Dishes, plate, package, potatoes, sack. Spoon. Send that to Bear Daughter. We already have the actual kit. Okay, so a couple things. Drop that and that. Just an empty book, huh? Okay, these are empty books, which means we do not need them.
Not even worth
Frick.
rummaging.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright. We having a problem, team? No. Hang on, I think they're trapped. I gotta find the barrels that are blocking them. There, can you guys get out? Okay. Weird. I mean, there's like this. And then maybe the empty books or something? I don't know what I would write on it. Actions combined with... I don't know if this is gonna do anything. Uh-huh. Right. Trippy. Alright, well. It's bizarre. Was like the ring worth a whole lot? No? Alright, well. That's weird. Well, that's weird.
Potent heat.
Anyway, moving on. What is the plaque say?
I'm dripping.
Huh. Weird. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. Then there was... This is where we left.
You may be a Flatlander, but you could be of some use yet. Sneak up behind Grid...
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. And what's over here?
You may think you get away with raising this seems, but you won't. Those bloodstones are out. My augur's flame kindles at your approach. In the market for some magical artifacts and scrolls, are you?
Nah, all of this random crap.
You may not know what it is.
I haven't looked at that apparently.
Garrick is a son of the mountain, and he'd never betray me.
And what's Gratiilda doing with all that shiny black ore anyhow? That stuff makes my head ache.
Mm-hmm. Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
We are Immaculates, sent from Silverglen to assist you.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Highbeheim, but it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the Missing Bloodstones and the matter of the Wizard's House. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
Well, we met Jarl, the leader of the warriors here, and Gratilda, leader of the orcs. Jarl has some matters he'd like to discuss with us and asked us to meet him in the tribe's headquarters away from orc ears. Immaculates are desperate to discover the whereabouts of the Wizard of Hunter's Edge. We should definitely find him before Leander does. I agree. Alright, now, you think this is where he went?
Hey, I'm overheating here.
Ah.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Let's discuss the Missing Bloodstones.
The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Gratilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Gratilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the orcs together.
Who are you?
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kiel Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world.
What is your purpose here in Hunter's Edge?
The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luke Culler. We didn't know Gratilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the Wizard's House. The conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the Missing Bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying where the mountain failed to follow through.
About the orcs. Let's see. You mentioned a rat herder?
Aye. An orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach.
What is your opinion about the orcs?
The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
Tell me more about the leader of the orcs.
Gratilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless, truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Gratilda knows the pact was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our tethers to suffer. And with the Spinebreaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted.
Who's this Spinebreaker you mentioned?
Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
About the wizard. Tell me about the wizard you mentioned.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The Conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlak Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
Let's discuss the wizard's servants.
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an Orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Grutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
Oh. Wizard must be Xandalor. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Hey guys, be careful who you're calling bloodthirsty brutes there. It's a very aggressive thing to be yelling around. Alright. Alright. Well, that was a lot of information gained there. Okay, the humans shared the Bloodstones was stolen, and Garrick, the human who was guarding the door to the warehouse where the stones are kept, is missing. Jarl suspects foul play and has tasked us with finding out what happened. And then Jarl told us about the last hidden villagers. He said the prisoners in the torture chamber might be able to help us find them. Alright, now, we do have to talk with Grutilda. We're going to see if we can talk with Grutilda, but to be fair, she might just skin me alive. But we'll see.
Small boats can enter the sheep. Tell them to stay in the warehouse.
It doesn't say red, so supposedly I'm allowed to be here. I don't know what, you know, what exactly it might be in here, but... Oh. Something to bear daughter. Yeah, there's, you know... some random things. Take all those. Don't care about that. Well. Interesting. Just figured this cellar was a good place to start, you know? Alright. Got it. Send that to their daughter. They're brewing something.
Appears to be locked.
Herschel's chest, huh? And now it's an unlocked chest, so take that.
Was Herschel trying to blow us to bits? Well, we've got the key in any case.
Ow.
Now to return it to one worthy party or other.
Or have a look at that armory ourselves. I'll bet these soldiers keep a fine collection of equipment.
Well, it was booby-trapped. Look at that, I found the armory key, though.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
I agree. Ah, there's something else on the other
time,
side.
eh, my friends?
Something else on the other side, but funnily enough, I found the key, and I'm thinking I'm tempted to go into the armory myself. Technically, I'm against both these guys. Although if I had to give it to someone, of course I would choose to give it to the humans, because these guys remind me of Norskins. This guy is the key. I'm gonna give this a save. Curious to see what he has to say about this. Hopefully, he doesn't say anything. Hey, don't walk away. I was all lined up and everything.
Oh, and you immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. I've a deal running now. Double the whiskey for any and all who refrain from beating me from the neck up and the crotch down.
What do you know about the rat catcher?
Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation. Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way.
So you're a purveyor of whiskey, are you?
That I am. But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say I mind this little arrangement too terribly. The happier they are, the longer I evade the rack and the screw.
That's fair.
Each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply. I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into. Now that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit them.
I actually think I have the recipe in my inventory. Herschel, that chest was trapped. You nearly killed me.
What? You opened the chest and you said... That is, you must have found the key, no? Excellent. I don't know a thing about a trap, but you're quite fine, I see. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
First he tries to kill us, then he lies to our faces. Has he gone mad?
Yes, me.
He must have if he'd pull a suicidal move like attempting to murder an Immaculate.
Wouldn't you have gone mad too, Immaculate Pig? Their faces, the butcher, the baker, my wife, my son. I see them night and day as I pour flagon after flagon of pig swill in the interest of keeping murderers drunk and happy. I'll not serve a moment longer. May your curdled blood run.
Oh. All right. I didn't quite realize that was what we were doing, but whatever. Now look, now you're flat on your back. I can't really reach you though. Don't know why I'm killing this poor barkeep, but he had a really good reason for wanting to get me killed. Considering he obviously everyone thinks I'm an Immaculate, right? So it's like he had good reason. Problem is, he's like, I can't actually see him. Oh, there you go. Well, upside, he kind of got what he wanted anyway, because now he's put out of his misery.
Quite the tragic ending for the last surviving villager of Hunter's Edge.
It was inevitable. We couldn't risk allowing him to target us further, despite his unenviable fate.
Blame these orcs for driving him mad. We were merely caught, regrettably, in the aftermath of their savagery.
Yeah, well. Well, like, well, come on, what are you complaining about? You know? I don't know what the point of Herschel's key was. I already broke into the chest. Anyway. I mean, hey, he got what he wanted. He can be reunited with his loved ones or whatever. Anyway.
Enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
We should give it a save.
Yes, oh, Mother, with utmost pleasure.
Wait for it. Grutilda?
Wolgraf
Goodness. Is supper already upon us? I'd hope for something with considerably less gristle.
Hang on, Wolgraf was pointing out that one of the torches by the fireplace is fake, the one that's glowing, but obviously I don't imagine she'll be super thrilled if I just pop it open. You're the leader of the orcs, are you not?
Leader? A word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their all-mother, the beginning and end of their very lives. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, no more.
Sorry, I was weighed like a whole sentence too early there. Sorry about that. I understand you got first pick of the spoils of war.
Naturally. There are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold and goods to one side, and sopping sinews and bone to the other. Ah, divine. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too.
What use have the orcs for this miserable town?
Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion, I must admit. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from nose to navel.
Jesus.
Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the tenebrium mines. Undead drones bent in service to the conduit.
Who is this wizard you seek?
Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you, unless you can break the enchantments protecting his house. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use.
The wizard's house is protected by powerful magic, it seems.
So it seems. But even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers.
What can you tell me about the so-called Spinebreaker?
The deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends him.
Let's discuss the wizard's missing servants.
But how very obvious. Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter.
Let's discuss your orcs. Obviously I'm not reporting them. Let's discuss the orc who lost the armory key.
You have it in your very possession, you say?
No, hang on, no.
Prove it. I find it rather unlikely that Lieutenant Gurul could have let it out of his sight. But I'll humor you, for now.
I am tempted to do that, but I'm also tempted to look in the armory myself.
We should keep it for ourselves. I'd like to keep access to the armory myself.
True enough. We'll just tell Gratilda we were mistaken about having the key.
I've never been one for wild rides, whelp.
Alright,
If you dare waste my time once more, I'll soothe my nerves by extracting yours.
Let's discuss the rat catcher?
Have had the pleasure of making his acquaintance. Careful. He was only just released from the hangman's cells. What was the case? Ah, yes. I believe he ordered his rats to chew out the tongues of every last infant within a Western Orcish tribe. An answer to some insult or other from the tribe's all-mother. Or so I heard. He's dangerous, yes, and quite mad. But I'd trust him with my own neck. There's not an orc in Riverland that would dream of crossing Brutilda, no matter how mad.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, Gruntilda told us about the last hidden villager. She's hired the rat catcher to this end. Herschel, the barman of the Tavern of Hunter's Edge, is quickly running out of whiskey and has been watering down his stores to make him last. Getting the orcs drunk with some proper whiskey might make them less combat ready in the event of a fight. Well, that would have been smart. We found the armory key inside a booby-trapped chest. Lieutenant would be glad to have it back, but Gruntilda might be interested to hear about it too. Yeah, technically.
Who do you think it was what took Glorix Ring?
Alright.
Anything smaller than a human man is useless for love.
Alright.
I bet there's blood piss and they got the whiskey in this vehicle.
Okay.
I've got my eye on you.
That was interesting.
I'm tripping. Small bones, brother. It only makes eating.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. I wanted to talk with the rat catcher. I need to call the episode, but we're kind of on a roll right now.
Warm as dragon's breath.
In the market for some premium gear, are ya?
Maybe. Oh.
We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is near.
Okay, thank you. Alright. Well, well. Let me give this a save.
I need to dry off.
Easy, people. Easy.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a supple young kitten like yourself here. My rats will find the villagers in no time at all.
Tell me about yourself.
Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire the full moon. But play coy if you will. The All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. Ah, the wolfish shepherd woman, she. I am world-renowned for my ability to search and to find. Why, you might ask, feigning ignorance so that you might hear more of my lilting voice.
I'd rather not.
Rats, kitten. Rats are always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. No, there is no hiding from a rat, and so there is no hiding from me. I raise them, train and lead. I am their king, and my subjects will find those hidden villages in no time at all.
Tell me more about the hidden villagers.
Lost lands, yes. Fleeing the slaughter. Naughty, naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me where to find them. Yes, perhaps I'll get my fill of my own private punishments first and foremost. The All-Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house. Wicked enchantments, are they?
Tell me about the All-Mother.
Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill. No wonder so many of us starve. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gruntilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. No, Shira, I say, you'll get your fill at the God's Day Festival.
Okay. Why are we seeking the wizard?
What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my hair in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready, the All-Mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. No, she whispers to her pillow at eventide, when only the feathers can hear her.
What can you tell me about your rats?
Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They'd obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all leap into my grave so that they needn't be without me. Don't try to stop them, no. They won't have it any other way.
We discovered the rat catchers using rats to search for the villagers. Well, it's not that. That's not really a new discovery.
Grutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? Well, you there. Tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a servant to the goddess, of course. One of the first among her enlightened in Revellon, and certainly the most devoted. I've scoured the region for unworthy souls, and am quite efficiently cleansing the land of lost ones, great and small.
I just realized this is the lady that has the totem in her inventory so we can free the other merchants.
How much better the Lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success rate is nearing 99%.
And what about the other 1%?
They end up with their brains a bit, well, scrambled. You can find such a fellow opining over skulls somewhere around here. One of my more harmless false steps, I think. What about that one?
Ain't they a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Strung 'em up myself, I did. Each of the little darlings. A sweeter sight I could ask for.
So you're the executioner here?
I never did much care for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best. But here, upon these gallows, there's peace, calm. I keep the order, and my little ones stay in line.
By little ones, you mean the condemned?
Condemned in this life, perhaps. But when they come to rest in my nooses, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves and murderers and traitors, you see. After I've laid them to rest here, they're pure as angels. My little angels.
Do you perform all the executions yourself?
Most of them, yes. But that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Grutilda is no stranger in getting her claws bloody, and she'll not hesitate to pluck out a pair of eyes what look at her sideways. I handle all the dreaming dears when she's done with them all the same. Whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy to bring them here to rest among me and mine.
Tell me more about these men and orcs.
It'd be an honour. Where ought we to start?
On the left.
Paulie came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Grutilda ordered him hanged while Jarl was out on the hunt. He was the first I got to tuck in myself since coming to this town. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little dear didn't want to go to sleep. No, kicked and screamed, he did. But he started to calm down a bit after I strung him up, as I knew he would. And soon, he was fast asleep.
Second to left.
Oh, my little Tierno. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. I strung him up nice and slow, so as not to worry the poor dear.
Tell me about the orc.
The nerd, you mean? He was one of Grutilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs they are, ending more deaths than horn rot these days. Well, Grutilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Grutilda said he'd be a warning to the others, but I think he's a great addition to the family, to boot. He does look a lovely sort of pale green colour, don't he? Like a dusty ancient jade. Beautiful.
Someone leave an oven door open. Fresh
Who'd have
apple
thought the
pie.
greatest threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own?
Hey, you look like a... Hey, you, stranger, over here. You look like you could use a leg up against the competition. Isn't that so?
Who are you exactly?
Nothing more than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to go around after the raising of a village. I collect a bit of it and bring it to market. Tenebrium's awfully valuable after all. No reason wares of this caliber ought to rot in some coffer.
Whose coffer do you mean? Grutilda's?
Why, my lord, I wouldn't dare steal from the All-Mother. A grave crime, that'd be. No. I simply pick from the loot she hasn't quite noticed yet. Doesn't miss 'em in the least. This I promise on my honour as an orc.
Really? Oh my god, this guy sells tenebrium weapons.
This is it.
And a guide to torture.
The cards are shuffled. Now,
I'll take that. Wow. This guy sells tenebrium stuff. Good lord.
come back to me. Gonna call it, lads. Now for the
Wow. Look at that. Good looking out, dude.
This orc's been withholding loot from his so-called all-mother. Interesting indeed.
A bit of information well kept in our back pockets, I do believe.
I'll call and raise you another 5.
We discovered an orc trader selling tenebrium merchandise, even though all tenebrium ought to have been brought to Gratilda. Whoops.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Gratilda doesn't tell you a thing,
Wow.
does she? We're waiting to fight the final.
Alright, we're gonna get a little farther away from all that noise. Okay. Wow.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Such progress, dude. Yeah, there's like so much to see. Like this little Hunter's Edge has a lot going on, obviously. Alright, we get farther away. All you guys is yakking in the distance. It's hard to talk over. There we go. Listen to the rushing water. Anyway, yeah, so lots of progress. Obviously, there's lots to see and do in Hunter's Edge. Lots of quests to look at and get to, and this is all new for me. I have never been here, never done any of this before, and so this is really exciting. This is new territory, so very happy about that. Yeah, it's interesting. So at the moment, I'm thinking what we'll do is I think we will get into the armory ourselves with the key, and I think that'll be the plan. We also could possibly buy tenebrium weapons from that dude, but technically we could probably also report him to Gratilda. I am not sure. But yeah, there's lots to do. There's lots to do, and this is only this tiny little portion we've seen. This isn't even like, you know, getting to the Source Temple entrance, whatever that is for. And, you know, and supposedly somewhere in here is, oh yeah, there was the Knight's Tomb, which I'm not even sure what that's about. And then there was, oh, Zandalor's house is up that little area. We didn't even go over there at all. And so obviously there's Zandalor's house to figure out how to get into, and there's a lot to do, lots to do. And so I'm curious to see how it all plays out, and it's interesting. But yeah, and then somewhere in this forest, I didn't realize this was Phantom Forest, but somewhere in here, there should be a guy we need to fight, and that guy will give us like he'll give us he'll give back Wolgraff's voice if we kill him. And then there was some like tips on how to actually fight him. Like there was some tips like use 3 of your party to just talk to him, engage a conversation, and then use a 4th guy to try and stun him, and then just beat him mercilessly. Now, they talked about summons, and the summons being really stupid tough, so my thought is I wonder if that was the Knight's Tomb, is if that guy with the whole voice thing, I wonder if he was the same guy in the Knight's Tomb, or is that unrelated? Because he didn't really summon those guys, they sort of came to life, so I don't think it's the same thing. I imagine that there's just another guy in here that has summons that are very dangerous and powerful, so we'll see what happens with all of that. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. Regardless, though, there's a lot to see and explore, lots to do, and but yeah, we will call the episode here, and then we will jump back on this in the next episode. But this is really exciting. This is all very new for me, and I'm really hyped. It's been a long time since I've got to see anything new as far as Divinity was concerned. So that's really exciting. Otherwise, though, I think upload should be fairly normal. Maybe this Monday, possibly. Like, I might have some IRL things to do. I might do it Sunday as well, but now that we're only down to one playthrough, it does make it a little less stressful for me, so it's more likely that I could record even while doing other stuff on the side. So we'll see what happens with recordings. I desperately need to get out that power review that I have, because I'm getting kind of close to finishing the next anime I'm on, and so I'm gonna have this weird backlog of power reviews to put up, which is different for me. I've never had a backlog before as far as the power reviews are concerned. Anyway, so you know, we'll have to see what happens with that. Anyway, that is going to call off this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.